everybody, welcome into Drums by Liz. Playing around with a little trap beat today, okay? I'm using a triplet and kind of figure, okay? I'm kind of dragging out that beginning part into, like I said, like more of a triplet and a 2E triplet, okay? And that's the first two beats. So triplet and a 2E triplet, so triplet and a 2E triplet. Okay, we also have to work in the snare note for beat 2. So triplet and a 2E triplet, it'll be like that for you. One bass note right now on beat 1. Triplet and a 2E triplet, and the and of 2. Triplet and a 2E triplet. Okay, right? And that little portion, you know, we could use that in other ways, right? Say you're playing, I don't know, like a 16th note beat, like 1E and a 2E and a 4E and a. In on the second measure of a little 16th note groove. So I played the first measure, 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a, but then the second measure, triplet and a 2E, triplet, 3E and a 4E and a. So take what we show you in these lessons and excerpt it, right? Pull that out and use that somewhere else in your playing style. You know, this is the name of the game with everything. You know, mix and match, you know, pull things together, and before you know it, you got quite the repertoire of things to play, okay? All right, so now let's keep going in the pattern. Let's go back to the original thing. Triplet and a 2E triplet, 3E triplet. Okay, this is a little tricky section on beat 3. So 3E, we're going to be with that left hand on beat, the E of 3. So 3E triplet, triplet, triplet. I chose to then do a sextuplet on beat 4 as right, left, left, right, right, left. What could you do? You could take that last note and open it if you'd like, okay? So then it could be like triplet, triplet, and it would tag back into beat 1 kind of nicely, okay? So triplet and a 2E, triplet, 3E, triplet, triplet, triplet. And it kind of works nicely for us, okay? That's always ear catching. I tend to do that quite often when I play, okay? And I've mentioned that in many videos that I made. It's like, hey, why not throw that in there? It adds a nice little component into it. Now, occasionally, I was throwing something completely different on beat 4, okay? At first, I was doing 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, like a little 5-stroke roll put into a sextuplet. Okay, so a sextuplet just being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that would be beat 4 sextuplet. So, but now we want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, when we get there, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it kind of has this quick feel like that, okay? 5-stroke roll into play with 4 notes off the end, okay? Or I should say 3 notes really, because 1, 2, and 3, there's your 5-stroke roll, and then 4, 5, 6. So that's good to just play by itself. Maybe put bass drum and hi-hat as quarter notes. Practicing just that. Again, excerpting something that we're learning, working it, woodshedding it a little bit, okay? So, kind of thing, okay? So 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, when you're doubling up that system, whenever you have to roll in those 6 patterns, thinking doubling up, okay? Think to double up. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now, what would happen if I said, okay, could we ever pull off a 32nd note sextuplet? What is that? What is that? That would be 12 notes, okay? We're going to jam 12 notes into that last beat, okay? And then it's going to sound like this. Kind of feel the halfway point of that as, again, counting 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 in. Now, why am I kind of, showing that left side? Because that's going to be leading on beat 4. So the downbeat will be over here. 1, 2, 3, note, but hopefully you can kind of feel that. And kind of, it's so fast. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 1. Okay, right? But we can kind of think of it as triplet, 1, triplet, 1, triplet, 1 kind of thing. Okay, so I'll put that together now for you. So. So as you see, that's pretty tricky to do, right? And then pulling back into it, you know, you have to kind of get your bearings back with everything, okay? So I'll get better with the bass notes here, so. Again, this is more for practice, you know, than like, would that be practical to put that into something? We could, just as long as the tempo is conducive, right? We don't want to like make that sound sloppy at all. Maybe a little bit slower feel when this would work nicely for us, okay? Again, it's just kind of, hey, an additional thing to throw into your trap beats. But if you want to pull up the tempo with the trap beats, I would say stick with the sextuplet then. You know, go back to that, just triplet, that original idea. So. That idea, okay? And then maybe a little faster. Right, okay, so see if you can pull it off a little quicker, okay? And yeah, hey, it's not a perfect world all the time, right? We sometimes flub things up, but many times the flub up leads to some sort of new approach to something, right? Many times, like students will come in and be like, okay, they kind of got it. Oh, they played a double right rather than, you know, an extra left or something. I'll be like, no, wait a minute. That would change the pattern, and let's see how that tweaked it. Let's make that kind of like your own signature pattern then, right? So never think as if you're making a mistake. It's just a new way to approach things and a new little idea that we can shift into place. You know, kind of think about it like that. Okay, everybody, thank you so much. Okay, appreciate all the subs, the likes, the shares. Okay, the channel's growing nicely. And remember too, I do teach online. So if you have any interest in lessons, please look me up. You can go to drumsbyliz.com, fill out an entry level or an entry form, and I can get back to you. Okay, and I'd love to speak with you about your drumming interests and see how I can help you. Okay, everybody, have a great week. Okay, we will see you on the next Drums by Liz lesson. Have a great one.